Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Ya Rabbi lakal hamdu kama yanbaghi li jalali wajhika wa azimi sultanik. Allahumma rabbana lakal hamdu bima khalaqtana wa razaqtana wa hadaitana wa farajta anna. Allahumma lakal hamdu bil Islam wa lakal hamdu bil Iman wa lakal hamdu bil Quran. Amma ba'd, fa'a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbana zidna ilma. Allahumma faqqihna fid din. Allahumma inna nas'aluka ilman nafi'an wa amalan mutaqabbalan wa rizqan tayyiba. Allahumma sabbitna indal mauti bila ilaha illallah. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Rabbi yassir wa la tuassir wa tamim bil khair. Allahumma ij'al amalana kullahu salihan waj'alhu li wajhika khalisan wa la taj'al li ahadin fihi shay'a. Amin ya rabbal alamin. So inshallah today we are going to start our Ajwaf, which is another irregularity. So, what is Ajwaf? Who can remind me?
Can I?
Yeah.
Ajwaf is a mu'tal. When if the harf waw in the end kalma, it is ajwaf wawi, and when if the ya kalma in the end kalma, it is ajwaf yai.
Very good. So, Ajwaf is basically the problem is in the stomach, in the middle, right? So, middle root letter, the Ain Kalima is weak. So, either it is Waw or Ya. If it is Waw, then we're gonna call it Ajwaf Wawi, and if it is Ya, then we're gonna call it Ajwaf Yai. Simple and easy. And then we are going to start from Mazid Fihi families. So Ajwaf is not a problem in some families. What are these families where there is no problem? When talking about Mazid Fihi, so when it comes to Mazid Fihi families, the vowel only cause changes in family 4, family 7, family 8, and family 10. So these are the only families that are going to be affected. What is left behind? Family 2, no problem. Family 3, no problem. Family 4, is there any problem?
Yes.
Yes. Family 5, no problem. Family 6, no problem. So the
And
problem.
9.
Yeah.
7, 8, and 10.
9.
Yeah. So only problem is in family 4, family 7, family 8, and 10. So these are the basically 4 families where problem gonna occur. The rest is fine. So and then in family 4 and 10, these families gonna behave in the same way. So whatever changes made in Aslama family, same gonna be in Istighfara family. And then family 7 and family 8, they're gonna behave same way. So in Qalaba and Iqtaraba, they're gonna behave same way. So now Aslama and Istighfara family 4 and 10. Now remember the following rules. Number 1, the vowel is replaced with an alif in the past tense. So in the past tense, what's gonna happen? It is whatever waw or ya is there, it is going to be changed into alif. And we are talking about past tense. The example you can remember, we are talking about Aslama family. So Aqwama. Actually, it was Aqwama. Because what would be the Salasi Mujarrad? Kawama.
Awama.
Yes. And kawama become what?
Akwama.
No, this is actual, but we don't say kawama. But what do we say?
Oh, kama. Kama.
Kama, right? So what happened? What happened? Why kama?
Alif came
Because wow is
was
wow is a weak letter,
Hmm?
so it just drops, and we just put alif because the alif goes with the fatha.
Mm-hmm. Actually, the rule is that whenever weak letter gonna have any haraka, it is going to pass down its haraka to the preceded letter.
Previous. Yeah.
Okay, and then now if it has passed, so it is fatha, and then this wow, first thing it is going to pass its haraka, second thing it is going to change according to the whatever haraka he has passed on, right? So now it is fatha, and according to the fatha we are going to give it alif, so this is how it become qama, right? And then when we take it to the family 4, so it will become aqwama, like aslama.
The wow come back.
Yeah, no, we are talking about this is the actual one, but we don't say aqwama, we say aqama,
Okay.
right? We say aqama. Same thing is happening over here. So wow, we are wow has a fatha, and it is giving its fatha to the preceded letter and changing according to the haraka. So the haraka is fatha now. So that's why this wow has changed into alif, and that's why we got aqama, right? But actually it was aqwama, because aqwama matched with aslama, not aqama matched with aslama, right?
Yeah.
They're not rhyming. So actually it was aqwama, but it has changed into aqama. So vowel is replaced with alif in past tense, and we are talking about past tense over here. Then the vowel is replaced with the ya in the present tense. So aqama, which was actually aqwama. So if we this is aslama and then yuslimu. So yuslimu, according to yuslimu, what should be the real one, the original one?
Yukwimo.
Yukwima.
Yuslimu.
Yukwima.
Yuslimu, right? So yukwimo. Yukwimo.
Yukwimo. Yes.
Yukwimo.
Yukwimo हो जाएगा right?
Yes.
Yukwimo.
So actually it was yukwimu,
Yukwimo.
right? Actually it was yukwimu, because yukwimu is like yuslimu.
Yeah.
But then what happened? Wow
Wow is
has
gonna give
kasra,
yeah.
right? It is going to give it kasra to the preceded letter, which is now kasra here, right? And then this wow is going to change according to the kasra, which is ya.
Yeah.
So this is how it become yukimu,
Mhm.
right? So in Madi, the vowel is going to change into alif. We saw that over here, right? And in Mudariya, it is going to change into ya, and we saw seeing it here in yukimu. The masdar has a ta added to the end. So now its masdar gonna be special. So ikamatan. Actually, it is islamun, right? Aslama yuslimu, islaman.
Islaman.
But it's not islaman. It's gonna take ta marbuta. So ta marbuta is going to be added to the masdar. Iqamatan. Then the vowel is omitted when the fail is majzoom, and if the fail ends in a dhamma, this includes nahi and amar. So majzoom, we know that amar and nahi both we need to make them majzoom, right? So what's gonna happen when we are making them majzoom? So tuqimu, this is anta version, right?
Yeah.
So now what is the procedure? What we need to do to make it majzoom or to make it tamar?
To drop the madare sign. So ta will
So
be dropped.
we drop this
Ta will, and then noon
and
will
give
be
it a
sakin.
noon to make it
Yeah, and
majzoom,
madzoom, yeah, and then
right?
we'll
So
bring
now
the
we have what?
hyper hamza.
Now we have iltiqai sakinain. We have sakin over here,
Kim.
sakin here,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
ma'am.
So it should be kim, right? We left with kim,
Yeah,
and it is readable, right? What was the
yeah,
rule that if the word is readable, then we don't
readable.
do anything? But this is Aslama family,
Aslama
right?
always have the hamza.
Yeah, yeah. So Aslama family, we need to bring this Hamza with
Back.
fatha, Hamzatul Qata with fatha. So this is how it become Amar Akim. And Nahi would be La Tukim,
La tukim.
La Tukim, right? So this is what they are saying. These are the changes happening in Majzoom. Okay, so here we have all these families, Mazid Fihi families. So you see family 2, Javwada, Yujawwidu, Tajweedan, Subhanallah, right? Fahuwa Mujawwidun, right? So the one who is reciting Quran Pak with all Tajweed rules following beautifully, right? That would be Mujawwidun,
Mujawwidun.
Subhanallah. Then Juvida Yujawwadu Tajweedan Fahuwa Mujawwadun, right? So Al-Amru Minhu Jawwid, La Tujawwid, sorry, Nahi Anhu La Tujawwid, and Zarfu Minhu Mujawwadun. So do you guys see any difference? Any changes in family 2?
No.
No.
No, it's regular, right? And then family 3, Jawaza Yujawizu Jivazan wa Mujawazatan Fahuwa Mujawizun. Then Juwiza Yujawazu Jivazan wa Mujawazatan Fahuwa Mujawazun. And Al-Amru Minhu Jawiz, Nahi Anhu La Tujawiz, and Zarfu Minhu Mujawazun. No changes, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Now come family 4. So Aqama, Yuqimu, and then Iqamatan. Aqama yuqimu iqamatan fahuwa muqimun. Right? He is muqim. We use that word in Urdu as well. Then uqima, yeah, uqima yuqamu iqamatan fahuwa muqamun. We use that word as well. What is muqam?
Please.
Tehne ki
Well,
jagah.
the person is staying.
Muqam, yeah, it could be the zarf as well, right? Because zarf and ism
Yes. Yes.
they are same, right? So
Yeah.
I think
place
standing,
of
right?
standing,
Place
place
of
of
standing.
Yeah.
place of standing, and now we know since this is ism maf'ul as well, right? So what would be the implication? Yeah, I think it's gonna make more sense, like maf'ul. So no, I don't know. That is okay. So basically, I think zarf is making more sense over here. I cannot think of like how we can use that ism maf'ul.
Muqaman.
Ism file is the person who is mukim, staying, right, standing, and ism maf'ul, the obviously the place.
The place where the person is staying.
Yes, yeah. So it's a act more like a zarf.
Tata, it can be a designation as well, Mukam.
Yeah, so same thing. This is place, right?
Place,
Okay.
yeah.
Qiyam
Oh,
karne ki
your
jagah.
designation, you mean rutba, darja?
That's what I mean, yes.
Yeah, that also mean, yeah,
Unse muqam par.
muqam.
Assalamu alaikum,
one.
Ustad.
The one who has
Muqam
been.
Mahmuda, right? So
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
the place. Yes, Walaikum Assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Who
Yeah,
is that?
so just this is Shazid.
Hmm.
Just to know, like you know, when we said adding the tamabuta at the end of the masdar for misal why those, so we said like it's for masdar marra, right? To give the emphasis. Is it the same rule is here too?
No, this is not
No.
masdar marra over here. No, this is
Okay.
it's regular masdar gonna take ta marbuta here.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Why again? Okay, then we have family 5. Tabayyana yatabayyanu tabayyunan fahuwa mutabayyinun. Right? And no passive. Why? Because this fail is lazim over here. So then al-amru minhu tabayyan wa nahyun anhu la tatabayyan wa zarfu minhu mutabayyanun. Then no changes, right? Tafa'ala, ta'awana, right? No changes over here. Then comes family 7. In fa'ala yanfa'ilu infi'alan. So inhara yanharu inhiyaran. Fahuwa munharun. So actually, can you guys guess what should be the real root letter? It's written over here actually.
That will be
Nahawara.
Yeah,
Havara.
havara.
Wawra. Pur.
Havara.
Poor.
Pur? That
Havara.
no.
Havara.
Pronounce
Pur,
like that.
pur is different.
Easy to remember.
No, that is different. That is
Havara.
ha,
Yeah,
and this is ha.
Yeah, that is other ha. This is havara. So what we were talking about.
In the
the
hara.
changes.
Yeah. So havara become hara, right? And then in family 7, it become inhara.
Inhara.
Yanharu. Actually, it should be what? Infa'ala, inhavara. Right? Actually,
Sorry. Inhavara. Yeah.
inhavara.
Inhavara.
Inkilaban.
Yeah, inhavara become inhara. So same rule apply that waw is changing into alif.
Alif.
Yeah. So inhara, yanharu, inhiyaran, fahuwa, munharun. I think it is the meanings are distraction, if I remember correctly.
Fell down or
Al-amru minhu inhar wa nahi anhu la tanhar. Oh, la tanhar, to
Not do it, forbid.
Yeah, डांट ना forbid का like उसमें है ना ला तनहर.
गिर पड़ना.
गिर पड़ना. I think it's that to
गिर पड़ना.
सूरह तौबा में है ना, सूरह तौबा में है और फिर डांटने का 29 पारा में.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it has different meanings. And what do you guys notice over here? Any changes?
Munharan.
Madi we have changes, right? The waw is changing into alif. Mudariya we have changes.
Mudari change.
Right? Inhiyaran is fine, but fahuwa munharun. So how it is different than regular? Exactly.
They should have
So
been
that
kasra.
rule is not going to apply anymore in that in Ajwaf. So we need to keep note of it, right? And you see Zarf, actually, Zarf and Isam file are same.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So Zarf and Isam file, they are going to overlap in this bab. Then we have family 8. Family 8, Mayyaza, right? Mayaza. And then family 2 would be Mayyaza, which is used in Quran Pak. And then in family 8, it will become Imtaza. How it become? What should be the actual one? If Ta'ala should be
Imtayaza.
Imtayaza.
yes,
Imtayaza.
Imtayaza.
Imtayaza, right? And then what happened? This ya is going to transfer its haraka to the ta, right? And going to change according to the fatha. So it become
Taza.
yeah, sorry, big ta over here. Imta and then za, imtaza. So imtaza, yamtazu, imtiyazan, fahuwa mumtazun, right? Then umtiza, yumtazu, imtiyazan, fahuwa mumtazun. So same, right? Ism file and
Maful. Ism maful.
maful and
Zarf.
zarf.
Sarf.
Zarf.
Yeah.
All three are same. Okay, so no difference. But the context can help us out which one is which. Then istaf'ala, yastaf'ilu, istif'alan. So if we put that in qama, it will become istaqama. Actually, it should be what?
Istaqwama.
Yeah.
Taqwama. Wa.
Istaqwama, yastaqwimu,
Taqwimo.
right? So since there was fatha in istaqwama, so this fatha is according to the fatha, the weak letter change into alif, and yastaqimu, right? So there yastaqwimu, so waw has changed into ya because of kasra.
Yes.
So istaqama, yastaqimu, istiqamatan, fahuwa mustaqimun. Ustuqima, yustaqamu, istiqamatan, fahuwa mustaqamun. So over here we see the difference, right? Mustaqim and then
Mustaqam.
mustaqamun, but we know that ism file and zarf, they are always same. Al-amru minhu would be istaqim wa nahi anhu la tastaqim. So not bad. It's not very mind blogging.
यानी उस्ताद अजवफ में क्या होगा? मादी में middle root letter changes into fatha to the first letter and changes to alif. And in Mudariya, the middle letter changes into ya.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, that's all. And then mastar gonna have ta marbuta, right? Mastar gonna have ta marbuta, and basically same changes in amar. In amar, in family 4, we are bringing, even though the word was readable, still we are bringing the hamzatul qata with fatha, right? So now over here, family 4, the whole sarf kabir over here, right? So aqwama become aqama, aqama with long alif, then aqamu, aqamat, aqamata, and then what happened over here in hunna? Aqamna, right? So from hunna, change is gonna start. What's happening at hunna? We know that what is the requirement of hunna? That before my noon niswa, there should be a skoon,
Yeah.
right? And when we give it a skoon according to its condition, what happened? We have two skoons now.
Two sukun, yeah.
right? So iltiqai sakinain is happening. So that's why we need to drop now. Drop one of
The
them.
weak letter.
Yeah. So we need to drop this alif. And this is how it become akamna. It's not letting me write down over here. But you got it what I'm saying, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So this is akamna, and after that we know we are on highway 407, right? Akamta, akamtuma, akamtum. So we need to just add ta, tuma, tum, ti, tuma, tunna, tu, and na.
Yeah.
And that's all. So that is happening in Madi. And now in Mudariya, same thing, the problem gonna start from Hunna. So, no, over here. So, Akama, Yukimu. So, Yukimu, Yukimani, Yukimuna, then Tukimu, Tukimani, and then suddenly Yukimna. Right? So, Yukimu over here, and then we need to add noon over here, right? And give it a spoon. Now we have 2 spoons, so we are going to drop this one over here, right? So this is we left with Yukimna. Yukimna, and then the rest is basically remain same. And Yukimna, and then Antunna would be Tukimna. Then in basically the same idea in Majhul as well, right? So at Hunna in Madi, gonna continue whatever Hunna left the trend, and then Mudariya. And then in Amr, Akim, Akima, Akimu, Akimi, Akima, and then Akimna. And Nahi is La Tukim, La Tukima, La Tukimu, La Tukimi, La Tukima, and La Tukimna. Yeah. Any question?
Alhamdulillah, no, Ustadha.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, now comes to family 7. So actually it was in Havara or in Hayara? I think
It is Havara.
in Havara, yeah. I made a mistake here.
Havara.
Yeah. So that should be in Havara. So in Havara become Inhara, right? So Inhara, Inhara, Inharu, Inharat, Inharata, and then again suddenly Hunna, Inharna, right? And then Ta Tumatum, Ti Tumatunna, Tu and Na, that's all. And then same over here in Mudariya, Yanharu, right? How it should be actual one?
Yanhawara, Hawaru.
Yanhawara.
Yanhavaru.
Hawaru.
Yeah, Yanhavaru, right? So Yanhavaru become Yanharu. And then so it's going on.
So isn't it Yan Hawiru like Yan Kodibu?
In Kalaba, yeah. Yan Kalibu.
Yan Kodibu.
So Yan Haviru. Yan Haviru, yeah. Huh? In Kalaba, Yan
Kalibu.
In Kalaba, Yan Kalibu. So Yan Kalibu should be Yan Haviru, right?
Yan Haviru, yes.
Yanhaviru.
Yan Haviru.
Yan Haviru. And then I transfer its kasra here. So what's going on over here?
Then it will change to
Wow
alif.
is dropped.
Fatha.
The
It will
Y was
change into
dropped
alif.
and it changed into Alif.
Then into
No,
alif.
but it should change into ya instead.
Yeah, it's supposed to
So,
be, yeah.
no, but the thing is, it is
Heru
transferring.
हो जाएगा.
Hmm?
No,
Oh.
because here is before
Fatha.
wow kasra there is ha
There's
fatha. That's why.
Yeah.
There's a fatha.
It's like
Oh, yeah. This is a
yes, like
different
when
rule
we
here.
said akhraja yukhrizu ajwaba yujibu. So that's how it like if kasra has kasra before, then it will take the year. But here it has ha fatha.
No, but
No,
the
Sada is trying to say that the in present tense it should change into yeah.
No,
the
it's like
rule is that whenever weak letter has whatever fatha kasra, right, it is going to transfer its haraka to the preceded
Previous one.
letter and then going to change according to that haraka. Right? This is what we were doing all through the slides. But over here, if we transfer this kasra over here, so then it's supposed to change into ya. So yan hiru it should be.
No,
But
no.
why it is not yan
But
hiru?
the ha,
No,
but the ha,
sister.
it has its own haraka, right?
Yeah,
It's
I
not-
think there's two rules. There's a one when there's a fatha after the
Yeah,
harf illat. So that is different. Then it will always change into the alif
Alif.
because there's a fatha before. But when it comes to the different scenario, like there's a in the madare, if there's a sukoon or something different rather than fatha, then it will change to yeah.
Yeah, that is making sense, but they
Two
didn't mention
rules.
the rule over here. Yeah.
Two rules. This is the rule
Yeah.
number one here because of the
Yeah.
fatha, in the next ma qabl.
Yeah, exactly. That makes sense. So yanharu, right? And then yanharani, yanharuna, and then tanharu, tanharani, and again yanharna, right? So yanharna, tanharna. So these are the ones. And same is some file and Zarf, they are going to overlap. And then Amar is in her.
In her.
There is no maful in farm.
Why? What's going on here? In her, it is, where is
Mudhara is yanharu.
Anta over here?
Tanharu, yeah.
So we drop the,
सही है उस्ताद. In hara.
we make it majzoom, we drop that, right? So it will be
And bring the hamza.
in her, right? And then in hara, we are supposed to drop this alif, right?
What we are doing here?
In
Amar.
her.
Oh, Amar.
So, but,
In
so
her.
that's for the dual, isn't it?
In
So
her.
we should bring it back,
In
right?
her.
Dual.
In
Two
her
sukoon.
सही है उस्ताद ये
Hmm?
वाला.
In her.
In
No.
her.
सही है.
Two
In her
sukoon.
सही है.
So
In
dual.
hara
In
भी
her
सही
तो
है.
ठीक.
तो
No.
इन हरा भी सही है क्योंकि हम लोग नून को ड्रॉप कर रहे हैं.
Oh yeah,
ओके,
yeah,
रा
yeah.
को सुकून
Yeah,
दे.
it's a
ये वाला
dual.
मदद है.
Yeah, yeah,
इन
exactly.
हारा
Yeah, yeah, in
सुकून नहीं
hara.
है तो कोई बात नहीं.
Yeah, and then in haru. So basically, we are doing nothing over
Drop.
here.
In haru. Yeah.
Yeah,
Again,
in
the
haru, hari, in hara,
In
and then
hari.
in
Harna.
harna.
In her now.
Yeah.
In her.
So basically, not big changes, right? So that is handable. La tanhar, la tanhara, la tanharu, la tanhari, la tanhara again, and la tanharna.
And harna.
So that was family 7. And now comes family 8. Khayara, root letter, right? Khair. And then when it comes to family 8, it becomes ikhtara.
Ikhtara,
It
yeah.
was actually ikhtayara. So ikhtara, and then change is gonna start on hunna as usual. it will become ikhtarna, right? So just the same changes, whatever, nothing extra over here as well. And then yakhtaru, ikhtara is become yakhtaru, right? And then hunna is yakhtarna, antunna is takhtarna, and that's all, right? So ikhtar, and then again ikhtara, same like in hara. So ikhtar, ikhtara, ikhtaru, ikhtari, ikhtara, and ikhtarna. Family 10, same idea. Actually, it's gonna go like family 4, right?
4.
Yeah. So it's supposed to be istaqwama, which has changed into istaqama. And hunna is istaqamna, right? Yeah. And that's all. So you guys, in Quran Pak, you're gonna find many words with the Ajwaf one, right? So do the conjugation, because we cannot do much over here, but the practice gonna make you guys perfect, right? So make some effort to do conjugation. At least 2-3 you should write, and the rest you can do orally. But we need to get into habit. So now over here, Ajwaf, Mujarrad, in Mujarrad family 1. So we Sarf Sagir, constant change is going to happen in Madi. The Madi always follows the pattern of Fa'ala. So Madi gonna find the follow the pattern of Fa'ala, right? So meaning the Ain Kalma is changing into Alif. Supposed to be Fa'ala, right? But Ain Kalma gonna change into Alif. So the example is we have Qawala, and Qawala has become Qala, right? Ba'a, Baya'a, right? Actually it is Baya and Ain, which has changed into
Ba'a.
Yeah. So Ba, Ya, and Ain. These are the root letter. And then it has given the fatha over there and changing accordingly. So this has become Ba.
Change into Alif.
Yeah. So the Madi gonna be Fa'ala. And Majhul, Madi Majhul and Mudari Majhul always going to follow the pattern of Fila or Yufalu. So meaning the Ain Kalma is changing into Ya, right? And over here, it is changing into Alif. So the example could be Qila and then Yuqalu. Qila is Madi Majhul and Yuqalu is Mudari Majhul. Right? And then with that is example with Wabi, and Yai could be Bi'a, right? Bi'a Yuba'u. Then Ism file is on the pattern of Fa'ilun. So not with Ain, Fa'ilun instead of Fa'ilun. So Qa'ilun, Ba'i'un, right? And Maf'ul would be, again, the Ain is eaten, right? So there is no Ain Kalma. This is Maf'ulun. Actually, this is how we pronounce Maf'ul, right?
We usually skip it anyhow.
Shortcut. Ain is hard to pronounce.
Yeah. So that is Maf'ulun or Mabi'un. So let's see what we have over here. So in Bab Nasara, a Mujarrad family, and we know Qala occurs a lot in Quran Pak. So we need to be perfect in this conjugation. So Qala, Qala, Qalu, Qalat, Qalata, and now what happened over here? We all have fathas, right? Qala, Qala, Qalu, all fathas. And then suddenly, Qulna. So what happened? Why Qulna?
So what?
तो उसका रूट लेटर वाव है तो जब वो हट गया तो
I think in Bab Nasara, there will be Dhamma in the Hunna fa letter.
नहीं
Two sakinain is
नसरना
two sakinain.
नसरना
One is drop.
वो तो हो रहा है.
नहीं
We
उसका
know that, okay.
रूट लेटर इसमें काला का रूट लेटर में वाव है और पढ़ने में भी ये सही नहीं था कलना तो अरब में फ्लुएंसी का बहुत इम्पोर्टेंस देते हैं तो फिर
But this
शायद
is Bab Nasara.
Exactly.
Qawala is a Nasara Yansuru. So that's how the one of the rule is that when there's a Bab Nasara, then it will be Dhamma. And the other Babs will be the Zair. I mean Kasra.
Yeah. So that is basically the rule. So Qala, and now comes on Hunna, right? So Qala, put Qala, Hua version, and Noon with it. And Noon's Noon Niswa's condition is that it need Skun, the letter beside it, right? So now we have Iltakai Sakinain, right? So it should be Kalna, right? So since this is Bab Nasara, so to show that this is Bab Nasara, that's why this Dhamma is given to it. So the Fatha is changed into Dhamma to show that this is Bab Nasara.
And Karuma.
Yeah. So
Nasara, yeah.
Kulta, Kultuma, so that trend it's gonna keep continue. Right? So this is how it become. And same idea over here. So Qala become Yaqulu, Bab Nasara, right? And on Hunna, it will be Yaqulna.
Same.
So Yaqulu and then add Noon over here, Noon Niswa, give it a spoon. Now we have 2 spoons. So we are going to drop this one, right? So this is how it become Yaqulna. So that is Kala, and then how it become Pila. So actually,
मिडिल लेटर पर जो कसरा था उस पर जाता है उसके मुताबिक फिर सामने वाला लेटर
yeah, so Nusira, right? We need to bring on the pattern of Nusira, right? We need to have U and E sound.
Yeah.
Fuila, Nusira on this pattern. So it should be Huvila, right? Huvila. And then what's happened that the vaw has given its kasra to the kaf, right? And then change according to the kasra and it become qila. So qila, qila, qilu, qilat, qilata, and then qilna. And then in Mudariya, we know that we need U and A sound, right? So U, we need a Dhamma on the beginning, right? And then we need a Fatha, right? So this is how Mudariya Majhul go. So because of that, actually it should be Yukwalu, right? Yukwalu. So then again, the changes happen and it is Yukalu. So Yukalu would be the Mudariya Majhul. And then Antunna. So we need to make Amar, right? So Amar is straightforward. So we have, we need to drop this, right? Iltiqai sakinain. So it become qul. Qul, qula, qulu.
Quli, qula, and qulna.
Yeah. So we are dropping waw only in anta, right? So the
Yeah.
otherwise they are there. So qul and then qula, qulu, quli, and qula, and then qulna. La taqul, la taqula, la taqulu, la taquli, la taqula, and la taqulna. And zarf would be maqalun, right? Remember mafalun?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So maqalun, then maqalani, like it is Muslim chart. Maqalun, maqalan, maqalin, right? And then maqalani. What is maqalani? How are we gonna translate maqalani?
Two,
Two places.
two.
Two places. Yes.
Two places
कहने
of
के दो जगह हैं.
a statement. Yeah.
कहने की दो जगह. Yeah.
Yeah.
कयाम करने की दो जगह.
Qiyam
This
nahi,
is qul.
qala,
This is qul.
qala, qala.
बात करने की ये कोई वो एग्रीमेंट भी तो हो सकता ना, like
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
place they are writing some agreement or something, right? So maqalani, maqalaini, and then the plural would be maqavilu, maqavila and maqavila. Subhanallah. Then in Bab Daraba, right? We already discussed basically the same changes are happening over here, right?
Yeah.
And see over here in Hunna, it is Ba'a, right? And we give skoon, right? Now what happened? 2 skoons. So it should be Ba'ana. But since this is Bab Daraba,
That's
so
right.
they start to, they give
Kasra.
kasra. So
Kasra.
be, and then bita, bituma, bitum.
Bina.
The rest is same. So they are saying over here. In Bab Nasara, we see that they are giving a Dhamma, Bab Daraba, Kasra, and Bab Samiya, Kasra.
Damade.
Okay. Nala. What does Nala mean?
Nail था ना ऐसा no या lam nail.
Yeah, but what's the meaning of it, Nala? I think to reach. To reach, yeah.
Nalu या nail no.
Nala ya Nalu, they were about to reach to use something like that. I think.
Pahonchna.
Yeah.
Nala ya nalo.
Yeah. So same Nilna. Why Nilna? Because this is Bab Samiya. Right? So that's why we are giving it a kasra. Nilna. And the rest is same we already discussed. And Zarf same. Manalun. Right? Manalan and Manalin and Manalani. Manalaini, Manalaini. Manayilun. Subhanallah. And Manayila and Manayila. Tongue twister. Okay, moving on. Now, Ismu Tafdil. We know that in family 1, we have some extra members, right? So they're gonna be Ismu Tafdil, Ismu Sifa, all that is Ismu Mubalagha, right? So all that. So now in Ismu Tafdil, what's gonna happen? The vowel behaves normally in Ismu Tafdil. The word is Ajwaf Wawi. The vowel appears as a vowel when it is Ajwaf Wawi, so vav will gonna appear as a vav, and if it is yai, vav will appear as a ya. And look at the following. So aqwamu, so qawama, and when we are bringing it to the ismu tafdil afdwala, so it is aqwamu, right? So it is normal. And bayana become abiyanu. What would be the meaning of abiyanu?
ज्यादा वासे करना.
Very good.
ज़्यादा
Zyada wa-
Mm.
yeah, more clear or clearer, right? Whatever you wanna say, more clear. And aqwamu, more steadfast, you can say.
Yeah.
Or more
Firm.
strong in a strength sense, you can use.
कायम करना भी होता है ना काम
Yeah.
यकूम सलाता.
Yeah, but when it is coming to ismu tafdil, how we gonna translate?
More firm or
More
more
firm.
Comparative
ज्यादा
or
सीधा
superlative?
सीधा दुरुस्त.
Huh?
ज्यादा सीधा या दुरुस्त. अक़वामा
Yeah,
सीधे
yeah,
बात के लिए होता है.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Even it take the meaning of strength as well, right? As Mahreen said. So more
firm.
firm, yeah. Okay, then ism sifa. Ism sifa is on fa'ilun pattern, right? Fa'ilun or rahimun pattern. So now what's happening over here? Recall the ism sifa. The pattern is fa'ilun. The ya is a part of the container of the word, right? In fa'il, ya is the part of the container. When the ya meets the vowel in ajwaf word, the two merge and create a ya with shadda.
Okay.
Okay. So kawama, when we are bringing to fa'ilun pattern, it will become qayyimun. So actually it was kavimun, fa'ilun, right? Kavimun. And then the vaw has changed into ya. So now we have two yas, and then we're gonna give it a shadda. Right? So this is how it become qayyimun. So bayana, which actually it was bayinu, fa'ilun, bayinun, right? And then two yas, it become bayinun. Same layinun. So ism sifa gonna be with shadda.
Meaning of layinu?
नरम, ज्यादा नरम.
Yeah, soft.
Or lean से layinu.
Layana letters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lina naam bhi hota hai. Someone who is very soft. So that was, and then we already saw that Amar is full, cool, right? Or if it is Bab Daraba, then fil, or Bab Samia, fal. So all these changes gonna occur. And then basically this is the whole summary, whatever we discussed over here. And then we have some practice over here. So let's do some of them, and rest inshallah you guys can do it. So now the example over here, faman zuhziha anin nari wa udkhilal jannata faqad faz. What kind of sentence we are looking at?
Jumla failure.
That's
जुमले इसमिया.
शर्तिया. जुमला इसमिया.
फमन जुहज़िहा अनिन नार व उदखिलल जन्नत फक़द
जुमला
फ़ाज़.
शर्तिया.
जो कोई बच गया आग से.
जन्नत में दाखिल
जुमले
किया
इसमिया.
जाएगा. Is it kind of
जुमले
शर्तिया?
इसमिया.
खुद ही नहीं
जुमले
बच
मौजूद.
गया, उसको बचाया गया. right?
हटा
Zuhziha.
दिया गया,
Zuzi.
हटा दिया
मजहूल
गया।
है,
Yeah,
मजहूल है।
yeah. Drawn from.
Yeah.
बस वो मुराद को
Okay,
पहुंचना।
so man is there. That is indication that this is Jumla Ismiya. But now what kind of sentence it is?
Shartiya is it?
शर्तिया,
Yes, Shartiya.
Shartiya. Yes.
Okay, so this is Jumla Shartiya. Faman, so whoever. Zuhziha, what kind of siga is Zuhziha?
फेल माजी मजहूल,
What are the
पहले
rules?
माजी
मजहूल,
हुआ वर्षन है उसका, हुआ।
Majhul. Fi'l rubai majhul.
What
मजहूल।
are the letters?
Madi
जाहा
rubai.
जाहा रुबई है।
Zaha, Zaha. It's a
Yeah,
Rubai, right?
this
This
is
is
Yeah.
Rubai.
Dubai, right?
Dubai.
Dubai.
Zaha,
So this is
Zaha.
Rubai and Mujarrad.
Dubai
Okay,
Mujarrad.
दुबई मुजरद,
Yeah.
so Rubai Mujarrad. So Zahzaha, yuzahzihu. This is how it should be, right? And then it is Zuhziha, which is telling this is Majhul,
यस,
right? So खुद ही नहीं बच गया बल्कि उनको सेव किया गया। किसने सेव किया? अल्लाह ताला ने ये नहीं मेंशन किया, सुभान अल्लाह, right? The more important thing is that he is saved from hellfire.
यस,
अल्लाह सुभान ताला ने अपने आप को, फाइल को महजूफ करके इम्पोर्टेंस किसको दी है? नार को,
जिसको बचाएगा।
बचाने को।
right? So faman zuhziha anin nari, whoever is drawn away or taken away, right? और क्या यूज कर सकते हैं? saved कह सकते हैं, right? Saved
Yeah.
from the fire, right? wa udkhilal jannata. Now what is that? Udkhilal jannata.
जन्नत में दाखिल कर दिया जाए।
और ये भी मजहूल है,
मजहूल।
फेल मजहूल फाइल हुआ है।
फाइल या नाई फाइल?
नाइफ फाइल, सॉरी सदा, नाइफ फाइल।
और जुहजिहा का क्या है? इसको भी जरा
नाइफ फाइल, इट्स आल्सो नाइफ फाइल।
फेल मादी मजहूल नाइफ फाइल हुआ।
Very good. Okay, so that is inside. And then udkhilal jannata. What siga is it?
पहले माजी मजहूल,
मादी
majhul, yes. And what bab is it?
अslama,
अslama।
Aslama. What is the implication of aslama?
हमसा,
Implication. एक वर्ड है दाखला।
उसने दाखिल
एक
किया।
वर्ड है दाखला।
Action happen on another person. Implication is action happen on.
यहाँ पर खसरा,
ओके,
यहाँ पर
रेशमा, मेरा फोकस इस वक्त फतह कसरा दमा पे नहीं है। मैं आपको क्या पूछ रही हूँ कि दाखला इज फैमिली 1,
हाँ,
राइट?
तो यहाँ पर
और ये फैमिली 4 है, तो व्हाट इज द इम्प्लीकेशन?
फैमिली, अगर ये फैमिली 1 होता तो हमसा दमा नहीं आता, उस्ताद अदखिला होता या दुखिला होता, दुखिला।
मेरी जान,
मुतद्दी
आईना पूछ रहे हो
यस, लिसन टू माय क्वेश्चन। मैं पूछ रही हूँ फैमिली 1 दाखला, राइट? फैमिली दाखला इज फैमिली 1, adkhala is family 4. What is the difference between them? What is the implication of family 4?
Between two parties.
Exactly.
The action is
What
on
I
the
wanna hear.
action is not on
Dakhala
the
meaning he entered, right? So this is lazim. He entered,
Oh, sorry.
right? नहीं, sorry नहीं, मैं आप यही थोड़ा हाईलाइट इसको करना चाह रही हूँ ताकि अब जब हम इसको पढ़ें ना कुरान पाक में, तो हम इन चीजों को जहन में रखें। इसीलिए तो हम ये सारे बाब पढ़ रहे हैं। So what is the implication? तभी तो मजा आएगा कि अच्छा वो ट्रांसलेशन में तो नहीं लिखा हुआ नजर आएगा। So we are doing grammar for a reason, right? So
दखला लाजिम है, दखला लाजिम है, उदखिला मुतद्दी है,
मुतद्दी है, right? So अब यहाँ पे वो अगर दाखला या अदखला या उदखला होता, right? तो उदखिला मादी अगर उसका नहीं, सॉरी, दुखिला अगर होता,
दुखिला.
right? If it was dukhila, then it's a different story, right? But it is udkhila. So someone made someone enter, right? वो खुद जन्नत में दाखिल नहीं हो गया, क्योंकि when I say दाखल अल जन्नत था, mean he entered the जन्नत.
दाखिल कर दिया जाए.
दाखल अल जन्नत था का मतलब क्या होगा?
उसने दाखिल कर दिया जाए.
नहीं
उसने
नहीं,
खुद दाखिल हुआ.
he entered जन्नत. तो इसमें तो किसी का भी कमाल नहीं लग रहा, उसका अपना कमाल लग रहा है, right?
हाँ, उदखिल हुआ तो खुद से it was अमर, now it is उदखिला, so किया गया,
अपने तौर पे गया.
अमर.
उसे दाखिल किया गया.
अल्लाह अकबर, this is not अमर. How it is अमर?
उदखिल,
It's not अमर.
I'm not telling you. उदखिल अगर होता तो, अगर लाम पे कसर सुकून होता तो
वो तो कमांड बन जाती ना कि
हाँ, वो
करो उसको.
so यहाँ नहीं है वो. That's what I'm saying. इसलिए वो अमर नहीं है, लेकिन दाखिल किया गया है. So
Exactly. अच्छा, मैं जो आपको सिंपल उसमें जो आपको बताना चाह रही हूँ कि जब अगर यहाँ पे होता दखल अल जन्नत, right? He entered जन्ना, in जन्ना, right? तो इसमें किसी का कमाल नजर आ रहा है
नहीं,
क्योंकि ये तो लाजिम है. लाजिम का मतलब है कि वो खुद एंटर हो गया,
खुद एंटर हो गया जी.
right? But when it comes to family 4 meanings कि यहाँ पे अल्लाह सुब्हान तआला की मर्जी है, right? उस मर्जी की वजह से वो जन्नत में दाखिल हुआ.
जन्नत में दाखिल, अल्लाह ताला
यानी
दाखिल.
उस्ताद आप ये समझाना चाहते थे यहाँ पर दखला से भी काम चल जाता, लेकिन अल्लाह सुब्हान तआला ने फैमिली 4 इसलिए यूज किया ताकि अल्लाह ताला हमें अपनी रहमत दिखा सके.
क्योंकि वो हदीस है ना कि no one can enter the Jannah except by the mercy of Allah.
अल्लाह सुब्हान तआला,
right? Even Prophet सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम से किसी कंपेनियन ने पूछ डाला कि इवन आप भी नहीं, क्योंकि उनके अमाल तो नजर आ रहे थे ना सबको कि सुभान अल्लाह, like चलता फिरता he was the Quran, right? But he said no, even me cannot enter Jannah but by the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So this is basically over here that whoever is being saved from the hellfire and being entered, right? And being entered in Jannah, जिसको सर्टिफिकेट मिल गया, जिसको अल्लाह ताला ने कह दिया कि इसको दाखिल कर दो जन्नत में. सॉरी, आई एम यूजिंग उर्दू में शुरू होते हैं तो वो फिर उर्दू ही चलती रहती है. There are some people who is not going to understand. I am so sorry. So faman zuhziha anin nari, so whoever is being saved from hellfire, wa udkhila al jannata, and he is being entered,
फकत फाज़ा,
फकद फाज़ा,
बस मुराद को पहुंचा, बस मुराद को पहुंचा.
जवाब शर्त है ना.
Yes, फकद
जवाब
फाज़ा,
शर्त.
जवाब शर्त now, right?
अल्लाहुम्मा जअलना मिनहुम.
Ameen, ameen. And why fa has come over here?
Because of
जवाब शर्त, जवाब शर्त.
जवाब शर्त.
Does it come
फायर आपका?
No.
या
मन आएगा तो आएगा, फा इधर आएगा तो आएगा, बाकी दूसरों का नहीं.
no,
there is another rule.
Okay, fa comes, we can call it fa rabta, right? We can call fa al-waqiyah to jawab shart, whatever we give to this fa, but there are some reasons for this fa to come. It's not
like
that
7 reasons. There are 7 reasons fa to come.
Exactly.
Like ismiyatun talabiyatun, but there is fa.
Yeah, exactly. So not only when you see man, so it's not necessary that you're gonna find fa in jawabu shart. Man is not the condition for this fa to come. Rather, there are 7 reasons. And what are these 7 reasons? For just reminder, we had our session on it, right? The 7 reasons are that there should be jumla ismiya. The jawabu shart should be jumla ismiya. Right? Faqad faz is jawabu shart jumla ismiya over here?
No.
It is faza. Faza is
Failure.
So
Jumle failure.
then, okay, this is one reason. Second reason, or it should be talabiya. What is talabiya mean? Talabiya
Dua.
means
Dua.
it should be amar or nahi or istafam,
Yeah.
right? So amar, nahi, istafam, all these called talabiya.
They are
So
not.
do we see any of them?
No.
No.
No. Then it says wabi jamid. So if there is jamid, and jamid is referring to laysa over here, right?
No, damn it.
So do we say see laysa here?
No.
No. Then it say wabi ma. Ma or fi.
Ma. No, ma.
No
No.
ma over here. Then it says kad.
Yeah,
Yes.
we have qad.
Yeah.
This is
Kad.
that.
So this is the reason over here. Whenever jawabu shart is starting with kad, then fa will come with it.
Right.
And wabit tanfiz. What is tanfiz mean? If jawabu shart is starting with sin or sofa.
Yeah, also fire.
We need to memorize that.
Yeah, we did. We forgot everything.
Yeah, see. What's the point when I'm asking? No one knows, right?
But yeah, yeah, the qad, yeah, qad was there also. Yeah.
Yeah. So the fa has come because of kad actually. And this is sharti and jawab shart and jawab shart. Okay, so if we analyze further, break down further, so man we're gonna call it man shartiya, right? What about zuhziha?
Adatu
Jumla
shart.
failure start from there. Failure shart.
Okay.
Fellow
Okay,
shirt.
one
Failure shart.
person at a time gonna speak, right? Otherwise, I think our recording, even yesterday in Medina, I was regretting after that because it was like a Machli Bazaar. So I don't know the people who are gonna listen to recording, how they would be able to understand anything. So from next class onward, we need to watch for that, Marian, please. Right? So because many people are relying on recording, so that's why we need to take turns. When we see one person is talking, the other need to stop. So now zuhziha, what is the label for zuhziha?
Adatu shartiya ustada.
Felu shart.
Fellow shirt.
Okay. The label for zuhziha we're gonna say felu shart, and then we can further say this is rubai mujarrad, right? So whatever you're gonna say, and then failuhu huwa. Right? So, but we're gonna start that this is fellowship. And then what is aninari?
Jar majroor.
Fail
And
shartiya को हम
MBF.
लोग फिर this
Jar majroor, yes. Jar majroor.
Mutaalliq bil fail.
Say the whole thing.
Mutaalliq bil fail.
Yes, mutalik will fail, right? So we're gonna say MBF, or and then whatever jar majroor, or you need to say that. Then wa udkhilal jannata. What is the label?
Wow is a harf ataf. And udkhala jannati fail madi majhul. Failuhu naibul file will be huwa.
Yes.
And al jannata will be the maf'ul.
Very good.
So, and then it will be this will be mawtuf ila on zuziha.
Zuziha. Previous sentence. Very good. So jumla is sabika.
Jumla sabka, yeah.
Yeah. So mawtufun ala to jumla sabka, you can say. And then fa, we see the reason. So how are we gonna say for this fa? The label would be fa al waqiyatu jawabu shart, or you can say fa rabta. Okay, fa rabta, like fa came for the rabta. And then kad,
harf tahqiq.
Harf tahqiq, very good. And faza?
Faza fi'l madi, failuhu huwa. And it will be jawabul shart basically. And the whole thing will be fi'lul shart, jawabul shart, and ये जो है इसमें shart. So the jumla shatiya hai, but man is zarfiya also, zarfiya and shatiya, right? So we will go by zarf, then it will be all, you know, mudaf, Darfiya Shatiya. So Fi'lu Shat, I think there will be another way we can translate.
Man Mosula?
Mosul, no, not Mosul. It's,
Zarf, you are saying?
Man is
Shatiya.
Zarfia. Man is
Yeah.
Masula, Man
Shatiya.
Istifamiya, and
It's
then
Mosula,
Zar.
if it is Mosul, then it will be Salatul Mosul, the rest of the stuff. If we go that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Sorry. No, it is
Yeah.
not Zarfia. No, Zarfia. It
Yeah.
is not Iza or anything. Yeah.
Man Mosula.
So if
Yeah.
it is Ism Mosul, then the whole jumla, this sentence will be the Ism Salatul Mosul fi
La mahalla laha fi.
Lam fi mahali laha min al-i'rab.
Very good. Okay, perfect. Now tell me about faza. What do we know about this verb?
Ajwaf.
Ajwa, fa,
Fa.
Okay, me Sarf sawir of it. Faza. What bab is it? Any idea? Bab Nasara. Faza yafuzu.
Faza yafuzu.
Fawzan. Fahuwa. Fahuwa.
Fahuwa faizun.
Yes,
Faizun. Yeah.
Okay, and then?
Okay. Fiza. Fiza, yeah. Fiza. And yafazu. Fiza yafazu. Yufazu. Fiza yufazu. Fawzan. Fahuwa mafuzun. And no N.
Yes, mafuzun.
Mafuzun.
Yeah. Right. So we need to get into practice. See, we are learning so much and then we are struggling on just on one conjugation. So this is not right. There is something wrong.
The whole Nahu is there and Nahu Sarf, everything in this ayah. MashaAllah. It is not just Ajwaf.
And then in the next ayah, faizun. Right. So this is what?
File ka jama.
Ismul file.
Yes, ismul file of faza over here, right? We were just doing it. So faizun. Ashabul jannati humul faizun. Subhanallah. May Allah make us among them.
Second hai.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ashabul jannati. Ashabul isme marfu. Jannati muannas majroor mudaf mudaf alayh. This is mubtada. Hum damir munfasil. Ghaib mubtada to. Al faizuna isme fa'il. Fa waw ze ajwaf. मुज़क्कर जमा मरफू दिस इज द खबर दिस इज द जुमला इस्मिया जो अहले जन्नत हैं वही कामयाब हैं.
Subhanallah. See how much emphasis over here, right? Whom again came two mubtadas. So there are two ways. The way mashallah barakallah fiki you did. The other way is just you can say ashabul jannati is mubtada and humul faizun is the khabar, and then khabar is complete jumla ismiya, and then you can further break down then whom is mubtada here and faizun is the khabar.
Okay.
ये जो खबर पर अल्लाह आया है ये एम्फसिस को शो करा है.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So सही के सही तुम भी कहते हो कि दुनिया में जिसने degrees ले ली, the people who have like bank balance and they have good career, right? So we think that they are faizun, right? But what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, they are al-faizun, subhanallah, right? So the real faizun are they? Who? Ashabul Jannah. Subhanallah. Okay, I think we need to stop here, right? And then rest you guys can see it. I put many slides here and some of them I write down for you guys. So just go through them, try your best, and if you wish next class we can do the Irab of all of them together as a class.
यही प्रैक्टिस करेंगे उस्ताद, करके आएंगे तो फिर
Yeah. So
इंशाल्लाह।
yeah, but this one gonna be the fun. I find in some
Inshallah.
book, right? So you guys need to consult a dictionary for that as well.
What we are going to do in this, just translation.
Yeah, find the translation, find the verb. What is the verb? Do at least Sarf Saghir of that verb, right? And then translation and Iraq. We need to get into a habit of it, right?
Right.
Yeah. So try your best, and I will see if I can find its vocabulary. Then I can share this vocabulary with you guys. And that can help you guys. So with that, inshallah, we can end. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quranil Hakim wa nafani wa iyyakum bi ayati wal zikril hakim. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.